Hey guys, okay, so I know I haven't made a video in a long time, but seeing as I just finally saw Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince again for the second time yesterday, I decided I'd review it. So I'm going to try and do the review two different ways. First part will be a non-spoiler review. Second part will obviously be a spoiler review, meaning I'll be going much more into detail. If you haven't seen the video yet or you don't want to be spoiled, then I suggest only watching the first part of this video. I will make a warning when I am done this part of the video, and then I will go into the other part. I made notes for once in my life for a video in here. If you guys saw one of my earlier videos, I'll post a link in the sidebar. You'll know that I was kind of pissed off with the delay, how it used to be coming out in November and then it came out a week ago. Yeah, I don't really care about that anymore. The movie was worth it, so I kind of wish I didn't have to wait till the summer, as you saw in the video. But it was amazing in my personal opinion. There were a lot of things they left out, or they shortened, or they abridged. One thing, they made a lot of timeline changes. They're not like major things, like it's not going to kill the movie or the story at all. It's just like they put different things in after or before events where they should have happened in the book. The acting has definitely gotten a lot better in this movie. I didn't always really like Michael Gambon as Dumbledore, but after seeing him in this movie, I think he well redeemed himself as the role of Dumbledore. There were some awkward parts when he was acting, like after seeing the past movies with him in it, it didn't fit the character that he made him into. Like, if you read the books, yeah, Dumbledore is everything that he is there, but then, which Richard Harris, before he passed on, when he did his role in the first two movies, like, he was Dumbledore. Like, I stand by that. I don't think anyone could actually replace Dumbledore. But then Michael Gambon came, and he kind of changed the character around, or the writers changed the characters around for him. So those parts, like from what Richard Harris would have been good at, they added some of them in, and they kind of made it kind of awkward for Michael Gambon to be acting those parts. But overall, I think he did give Dumbledore justice. Tom Felton also exceeded expectations that I thought he would pull in the movie. Because you look at him back in the other movies, and he's always the hard-ass kind of guy. And then you look at him in this, and he's literally pulling off Draco Malfoy in the flesh as, like, the emotional wreck he is throughout half of this movie. They also put some parts into the movie that I thought they could have left out. Like, they're not parts that were in the movie, like in the book, but they put them in as, like, filler, or, like, to change the storyline. They should have left them out and put in more important parts. Especially seeing as they left out parts that would be essential to the next movie, so I'm kind of wondering how they're going to pull that off without giving the information in this movie into that movie. So they're either going to have to add in parts that were in Half-Blood Prince into Deathly Hallows Part 1 or Part 2, or they're going to have to change the storyline even more. And for people who want to give the last book justice, that's not going to work out too well. Otherwise, other than that, the special effects I really liked. If you watched the trailer, which I kind of hope you did, the Pensieve, the look changed. I actually kind of like this look better. The other one was kind of awkward. But if you see this one, it's like a bowl, except it's more of a plate size, and then it's like a shallow bowl, and then the liquid's inside it. Kind of like that look better. Because in the fourth movie, when they first introduced the Pensieve, they kind of made it not portable. They made it like a closet accessory that you just pull out of the closet and it stays there. It's like, it's supposed to be portable, so I actually kind of like this one better. The only major thing I didn't really like about the movie was its focus on romance. So because they did that, like, sure, it was humorous, but it pulled away from the main storyline because half of the story in the movie is based on the romance between everyone, between Hermione and Ron and Lavender and Harry and Ginny and Dean and everything. It's just like, oh. So anyways, overall, this is pretty much the end of the non-spoiler review. So I think, really, if you've seen the other movies, you definitely should see it. If you've just read the books, I wouldn't see the movie if you're expecting it to be a lot like the book, because it's not. And if you've only seen the movies, then go ahead and see it. I really don't think you should just see the movies, you should actually read them, but you'll basically understand what's going on anyways, so feel free to watch it. This is the end of part 1 of this video, so I'm going to go into the spoilers next. So, quick interlude.